What's going on, everyone? We have made it through a month of 2023. Real estate market's already crazy. It feels like it was last year in 2022. And I kind of want to just break down because I've seen the stats of what happened in January 2023. And I just want to break it down for you guys because it's good to see what's been happening. It feels like we've had a roller coaster where rates were here and then all of a sudden they go back up. But I'm going to cover a few different counties: DuPage, Kane, and Cook County when it comes to the Chicagoland real estate market. And if you're in the market to buy or sell real estate, this is going to give you a good understanding of where to position yourself that makes the most sense for you and your family going forward. And we're getting after it right now. Check it out. What's going on, everyone? Blankenship here, your favorite YouTube and Chicagoland realtor. And if you enjoy this content about the Chicagoland real estate market, what's like living, playing, and everything else between here, hit the subscribe button, leave a like, because I'll tell YouTube I'm doing a good job of making this video kind of thing. And if you're concerned buying, selling, or investing in real estate, my team and I would be absolutely honored to help you guys out. Call, text, shoot me, email, information down below in the description. But without further ado, real estate market in January 2023 was interesting because it feels like once we flip the chapter from 2022 to 2023, it feels like the market kind of just popped again and the rates were, dropping. And I'll put in perspective, last week we got some news with unemployment and everything like that, and rates dropped to low 6%, high fives, and all of a sudden the news was incorrect. Rates jumped back up today as I'm filming this on February 7th, 2023 at like that 6.5% ballpark. So with that being said, just there from straight off the back is that you can't time the real estate market. A lot of realtors and loan officers, me included, kind of thought the interest rates were going to keep going down and down and down. But this is just a good lesson that you really can't time the real estate market, and you should buy and sell and invest in real estate when it makes sense for you in your timeline. But what I want to do here is just break down the numbers on what's happened in our local markets and kind of show you a comparison of what's happened kind of month to month and comparing, from what happened in January to the month previous before. So popping up on my screen right now, we're going to start off with DuPage County. So this is supply and demand the past 2 years. So this is a good understanding. We can kind of see the projections of what happened in January 2021 to as it headed into the spring market, what happened from 2022, how it headed in the spring market as well, and where we are at in 2023 right now. Okay. So when we look at the number of homes that went under contract, we saw a huge boost of homes go under contract this past month compared to what it was in December and November as well, because the interest rates, kind of hovered and stayed steady. And you have that influx of people that are in leases that kind of want to buy now because they don't want to be renters anymore. But you see in DuPage County, we had 728 homes go under contract compared to December 2022, which was 502. When we look back to January 22nd or 2022, is that we had 1,088 homes under contract and about 500 more homes for sale than we had, this time or same time right now. And then we look at January 2021, we had 1,170. So January 2021, January 2022 were on par with each other. And we saw a significant increase from December 2021 to January 2022, just like we saw from December 2022 to January 2023. And it's rather interesting to say the least, because we saw the decrease in inventory from December 2022 to January 2023 here in DuPage County from 2030 to 1981. And from December 2021, we saw only a 30 home increase as well, like we did, kind of this year as well. But, it's very interesting. A lot of you guys know that I cover DuPage County primarily. And to me, it feels weird. I mean, it feels like a lot of multiple offer situations going on. It feels like we're back in the market of last year, in the beginning of the year, but it feels like the rates are, much higher compared to a low 3% like it was last year. But the thing is, we just have no inventory that, I just showed you guys. And now we're going to pop up Kane County as well, where I help clients, over there as well. And Kane County popped off from December 2022 to January 2023 with 280 homes under contract into December 2022, and January 2023 showed us 416 homes going under contract. And we compared that year over year. January 2023, 416, January 2022, 564, and January 2021, 656. So since January 2021, we've had, decreases from year over year in terms of the start of the year. But if you see from January 2021, as we head into the spring market, and January 2022, as we hit into the spring market, we should see activity start ticking more higher and higher and higher. And when it comes to the number of homes for sale, we're kind of relatively the same on where we were last year when it came to King County, just 100 units shorter. Much different from DuPage County for sure. And you see the new listings all the way on the right hand side with 468 new listings popping in January 2023 and 596 in January 2022. So King County, interesting market as well. I'm going to pop up on the screen now Cook County. Big part Cook County is the city of Chicago, but you can see that huge jump in numbers for homes going under contract, which was 3816 in January 2023 compared to 2558 in December 2022. And when you're comparing that year over year, I mean, Cook County had a significant drop off with 5132 homes for sale going under contract in January 2022, and January 21 having 5264. So 2022 and 2021 were kind of on par with each other, and we see that huge decrease of homes going under contract here in January 2023. But when you look at the number of new listings that came on the market from December 2022 to January 2023, you see that significant spike from 3356 to 5666. And, inventory is not there as well. I mean, we saw January 2021 had 22,000 homes for sale on the market. January 2023 is 15,383. So that is a huge drop off for inventory when it comes to Cook County. And kind of my projections, because whenever you guys call me, you guys are like always asking me this. And shameless plug, drop something down in the comments below for what you guys want to see next week if it comes to me shooting a coming soon video, or just a different suburb that you guys want to see that you're considering relocating here from out of state or from the city of Chicago, because I help a lot of people with that lateral movement from the city to the suburbs or the suburbs to the city. But my projections are that I think the Chicago suburbs are going to still be pretty hot. I think with no inventory and a lot of pent-up demand, because there's a lot of buyers that want to purchase out there but can't because there's no inventory, right? And I have a lot of clients that are kind of looking to upsize because life changes, they're having more kids, families and everything like that. And I just think it's going to be interesting. If the rates keep jumping up, I've said before, I really feel like it's an interest rate sensitive market. So if the rates go up, it's going to be really stall. I think the 6.5% interest rate, if it keeps creeping up a little more, I think the market's going to stall a bit, in my opinion. I truly hope that we, see more inventory come on the market, and for just a much healthier market, I hope we get more inventory, rates drop. So it's kind of a win-win for everyone. But at the end of the day, I hope a lot of people still relocate to the area for jobs or whatever the case may be, and they need to move here. And I think inventory is coming on the market. And when something nice comes up, I feel like a good thing to know, especially if you are looking for your forever home, is that you got to realize that once that home does pop up, you don't know when the house is going to pop up again, right? So you really have to go for it. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of as-is coming again, as-is contracts. I'm seeing more, appraisal gaps coming back, homes going significantly over list. I'll be very curious to see what the comps are going to show when we head into March and April for all these homes that were going on under contract in January and February, finally closing when we had November and December of 2022, kind of a little bit more slower market. So it's going to be pretty interesting to me. And, if you enjoyed this content, you like watching me, listening to me talk about the Chicagoland real estate market, hit the subscribe button, leave a like, drop a comment, hate comment, whatever the case may be. Just leave it. I love all the feedback from you guys. And if you're considering making a move, buying or selling real estate here in the Chicagoland area, my team and I'd be absolutely honored to help you guys out. Call, text, shoot me an email, information down below in the description. Watch one of these videos up here, and I'm going to have something good for you guys next week. And I will see you guys on the next video.